Hello there. The movie theaters are still closed due to COVID-19, and there are only so many times you can rewatch old episodes of The Gilmore Girls or Bonanza on television. So instead, I want to tell you about a new movie that would have been a feel-good hit in theaters this Memorial Day weekend. Instead, it'll be available to order and enjoy on any major video-on-demand platform and free to Hulu subscribers starting May 22nd. I'm talking about the film Military Wives. It's inspired by the BBC television series The Choir. Both are based on the real-life origin story of the first all-military wives choir in the UK.
Are you going to be okay when I'm gone?
It's my 5th tour. Of course I will.
I've got to go.
I'm Kate Barclay, Colonel Barclay's wife. Let's come up with some exciting activities to do while our service people are away.
What about singing?
Singing? Let's just get the strippers in.
The film centers on a group of women from different backgrounds whose husbands and partners are shipped away from Fort Griffith to serve in Afghanistan in 2010. Led by the colonel's structured and oftentimes rigid wife, Kate, played by the always brilliant Christian Scott Thomas, and the newly promoted Sergeant Major's wife, Lisa, played by the ever-snarky Irish actress Sharon Hogan, their personalities clash as they start the choir for the wives support group on base.
This singing club is going to be a lot of fun.
And uplifting.
And there'll be a few beers afterwards.
So
Why don't we... Sorry.
No, go ahead. Thanks very much, Lisa. That's lovely.
This reminds me of when my parents got divorced.
The film is nicely directed by Peter Cataneo, who gave us the 1997 hit movie The Full Monty, that was filled with song as well. He admits in interviews that he came to the project knowing almost nothing of the lives of military families, but was excited to explore a way of life that has rarely been seen on the big screen, as well as make another film with music and singing at its core.
Are you going to play that thing without any music?
Reading music makes things a bit stilted.
I'm not sure Mozart would agree with that. 1, 2, 3.
That was like the incantations of a bunch of witches.
Bit dramatic.
I like the way the film shows how the women who have to face the day-to-day grind of dealing with their loved ones' absences learn to lean on each other in the group. They must help each other get through some of military life's most difficult realities. The film shows how music and singing, even if you aren't very good at first, is medicine for the soul.
More troops are being deployed to Afghanistan.
I just feel sick all the time. Every time the phone rings, every time the doorbell goes.
You may not need the choir, Lisa, but those women do.
Sometimes when I think of her name, when it's only a game, and I need you.
As the group gets better musically, they're invited to perform on television for the British Festival of Remembrance event. This would make even seasoned performers sweat, let alone this amateur choir.
Top Brass heard you rehearsing, and you've been invited to sing at the Festival of Remembrance.
What? The big one on TV.
This is going to be a disaster.
The filmmakers said that it was essential to them that Military Wives realistically portrays the daily lives of women whose partners are abroad risking their lives in service to their country. After all, there are lots of films about what soldiers go through in military life and on the battlefield. It's about time we get to see a movie take a gentle look at the toll it takes on the families left behind, all while managing to wrap the story in a blanket of music.
This is a professional event. We cannot embarrass ourselves.
What are you doing?
Checking my heart rate.
Okay. Well, you look like you're choking yourself.
There are going to be so many people like us with loved ones at risk. And I want to do this for them.
Military Wives is rated PG-13 and probably won't win any Oscars because it's not edgy. However, it is a solid feel-good patriotic film. You can't go wrong with this movie about that first small band of women who started the choir that would go on to spawn a worldwide movement that now serves more than 2,300 people across a network of 75 choirs on British military bases and across the UK and abroad.
I know it feels a bit much, but if we can survive the last 5 months, we can survive 5 minutes out there.
Maybe this choir isn't about singing for ourselves. It's about being heard.
you. It's like childbirth. Best to be completely oblivious until it's happening.